Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you happen to be in this beautiful wide world. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. I keep saying of Sandpoint, but it's the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, which of course are none other than my players and me, because there are 6 of them and 1 of me, and we are bringing Doom to Sandpoint. That's the trick. That's the whole thing. We solved it. That's it. Exactly. All right.
Hey, goodbye.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Well, guys, for those of you who don't know what we're doing, we are playing a tabletop role-playing game. A tabletop role-playing game involves a story or narrative that is dictated by none other than moi, the game master, the titular arbiter of the rules, the moderator of all things, and the doler out of consequences for these little tiny clacky gems of fate. And that is basically what we do. My players take on the roles of the protagonists, the major characters who embark upon said quest, going forth and out into the world to go and do all the cool, wonderful, and amazing things, and of course, learn a few life lessons along the way. Now, we do have a hype train going off, and guys, first of all, thank you so much. It is so good to see so many familiar faces. McClover, you bloody beautiful legend. Thank you for the lucky cheers. 7 lucky dooms and 7 lucky clovers. It's all happening. Thank you, of course, to All Things Fantasy for your lovely supple bits. Christina for giving out 2 community subs. McClover for gifting out a sub to Sen House and to Khan. Cass again for resubscribing, sharing to avoid the pop-up shenanigans. I don't have pop-up shenanigans. I just read shit with my face holes. That's what I do. So yes, thank you. I hope that your nerves are doing okay. I know that there's a lot of stuff, and I know that that's not going to happen, right? But here's the thing. I'll make you laugh. I mean, that's what I got. You know how, like, in Patch Adams, like, shit was really serious, but he honked his nose, and you were just like, you know what, this is the thing. Yeah, I am going to, no. No, I know, Cass, I know, but sometimes I just feel like it slips out, because I don't know how to thank people for bits, because, like, you know, like, bits is also what the word I use for genitals. It's like, you know, it's bits. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. So, you know, it is. Hey, Christina, thank you again.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I'm good. You're welcome. I'm glad we can have this bonding moment. Christina giving out another community sub for being a wonderful and amazing person as well. Now, listen, guys, listen. Because we are in the middle of a hype train, we, of course, love to do the hype train boosts. So, because our characters are quite low level in regards to, like, level 4, I think they are, we are going to give the hype train a booster of what I like to call the inspiration potion. This is a drop of inspiration, which every potion, which will equate to a number equal to whatever hype train we end up on. The hype train potion bottle will give an extra D10. That's right, a D10 to any roll given by a player. So, for example, if we end up with 2 potions, we'll have 2 chances where any player at the table, when they roll, can ask to use the drop of inspiration and can then roll a D10 and add it to their result. So, yeah, whatever hype train gets to, that is how many of these potions our heroes are going to get. So, thank you in advance, and yay, you know, like, that's, you know, everything here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. Any support you give me goes straight back to my players, goes straight into the game. That's just how it works. When you're not freaking hype training me before I fucking log on, okay? So anyway, before we kick off, guys, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for, being here. We have a lot of people to thank, starting, of course, with none other than Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see of my characters and the tokens that we play. Hero Forge is a bespoke TTRPG company that makes these amazing miniatures that you can get 3D printed or 3D print yourself. There's also 2D mini standees available, and it is honestly one of the best tools for creating your own characters in RPGs. Hey, level 1 hype train. No worries. So you guys now get that 1 potion of the drop of inspiration to consume at any point in time if you guys would like. So yay, congratulations. Now, our second sponsor is none other than Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects that you will hear over the course of today's session. Now, just so you guys know, Sirenscape actually does have an entire sound set for the 7 Dooms of Sandpoint. For example, here is the sound of the goblin ghouls that our heroes were dealing with last week. So there you go, you know? So sound effects like this bring games to life in such a heavy way, and I highly recommend, hey, if you've got the chance to, go check it out, go support them, go get the subscription, because you can also get it done through your phone for your use at home as well. So it's not just for online games. It can really change the mood and the vibe of any campaign that you're in. So go check out Sirenscape, because every epic game deserves to sound equally epic as well. It does sound like cats fighting now that you mention it. Hold on, wait, one more time. Let me hear. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm fairly sure that's Ben, though. Ben's the guy who runs the place. And I recognize a few of the monster sounds here and there. I think that might be him, but that's funny. Oh, actually, here's the sound of the fire door that our heroes went through. There you go.
Surprisingly more gentle than I was expecting it to be.
To last week. That sounded like a giant fart. Like a giant wet fart. Hold on, let me try again.
Is that what Taylor sounded like when he was talking back to it?
Yeah, apparently.
Ooh, actually, okay, that's starting to sound a bit better. I can't understand him, but he's scary. Okay, there you go. So yeah, that and much, much more are available at the touch of the fingertips. Go check out Sirenscape. Then, of course, we have our VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds. Behold all the cool stuff, the maps, the dice rolls, everything. It's all cool. It's all here. Fantasy Grounds is a VTT that allows me to communicate with people all over the world to play these games and bring them to you and focus on what's really important, which is, of course, role-playing and not, dudging through rules and getting things confused. The reference systems, the ability to use all the stuff is just incredible and a lot of fun. OG, you bloody beautiful legend, you. Thank you for your donation. We will talk about donations in a moment, but I will draw those cards for you right now. They're coming out of here. But before we kick off, guys, we do want to take a moment to introduce our wonderful players who are going to be embarking on today's session and the characters that they're going to be using, starting with none other than Cinderiel, played by our friend Schoolie.
Oh, so Cinderiel is a nice young, very innocent elven cleric of Cyrene, who has a bit of a traumatic past, and for some reason agreed to delve beneath, because there might be a little bit of history going on.
Oh, okay. Delve beneath what?
Delve beneath the ground, to be fair.
Because, yeah, but not everyone is watching every single session. Who did I yell at the other day for this? Was it you, Rock?
Me.
Was it you, Neil? Somebody.
I mean,
somebody.
you yell at me all the time, so
I do yell at you all the time.
Oh, no, it was Marcus.
It's Marcus. Yeah, that's right. It was Marcus.
Really?
Yes, because we want to do our recaps, assuming that we haven't been watched. So yes, under what? Under a giant 18-foot tall stone giant woman who's just looking for love. Like what are you under? It's little things like that. But yes, the group is currently underneath.
Just now.
Yeah. The group is currently under the graveyard of Sandpoint in search for a dead body. Cinderiel, of course, is searching for many things after the incidents that occurred previously, and with a very tied-in, sordid history to the woman whose body they're looking for. There's much to learn about this wonderful Sarenrae worshipper. Next up, we have, of course, playing the role of Westinson, the dwarf. We have none other than our own personal dwarf of RNCA. Look at him. Oh yeah, tell me you're not a fucking dwarf. Look at you.
I'm a troll, sir.
No, just an internet troll.
I just picture the troll, like Danny DeVito troll, like in Always Sunny.
And you did identify me as a Chaos Goblin previously.
It's true, you are a Chaos Goblin. All right. Tell us about
So I am
Westonson.
of Arian, and I am playing Westonson. He is a former guard from a neighboring city who got unceremoniously disbarred from his guardhood and has now taken up the incredibly fortuitous pastime of city drunkard for the time.
Yep. Yeah, fair.
He is now attempting to remain as sober as he can whilst diving under the ground and watching people he barely knows get killed.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Although, do you barely know anyone? I feel like you should know. Yeah, you haven't actually been in town that long. Like,
I have not been in town that long.
I mean, I'd probably say you know Navander a little bit. Because Navander
Peyton
also
knows him for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, Peyton. You'd know Peyton because
Yeah, Peyton.
Peyton's. Yeah, you'd know Peyton. But I think
I've served him.
Navander also travels between Magnamar and Sandpoint, so you might know a little bit about Navander.
Right.
But yeah, everyone else, yeah, whatever. All right. Next up, we have, of course, playing the role of Titus, the Azarketi tiefling, is our dear friend Sean.
Yes, Titus, the Arzaketi Tiefling Popsicle. Considering how last session ended, we
My
triggered a trap
fucking
and now
god,
we're
what the
freezing.
fuck did I just tell Schoolie?
I just explained it. I was like, in the last encounter, we
No,
triggered a
you just
trap
said
and
the
now we're
last
freezing.
encounter.
We triggered two
You started
traps.
with a
Or
joke
I
that
triggered
only
two
people
traps.
who were here last week would get.
Oh, well, yeah, but then I immediately explained it.
Oh yeah, nothing makes jokes funnier than explaining them. Go on, keep going. Now you have to do the recap. Instead of talking about
Besides,
your
it was
character.
me who
Now
trapped
you have to explain what happened last week. Go on.
we triggered a trap and now we're freezing in a room.
What trap? Where? How was there a trap?
Peyton picked up an item and then
What
a trap
item? What
went
item
off
did
that
Peyton
was
pick
supposed to
up?
freeze us. I don't.
Yeah, well,
Do you
pick up.
see what I'm talking about?
And then I put the item back.
Okay, one moment. All right, I'm gonna put Sean in the naughty box for a second. Sean, you go over there. Rock, Neil, Matt, you listen here. Had enough of this
Yep.
shit, okay? Fucking.
I'm scared.
Had enough of this, okay? I want you to view this. I want you to view this like this, okay? Imagine this. Imagine that the six of you are like, you know, the dogs
I like
in a
how Matt's
show,
getting yelled
okay?
at
You're
too.
trying to win the fucking blue ribbon, okay? All right? No one wants to know about your last contest, okay? People want to know, you know, what you look like, what your ideals are, who your beliefs are, because this is where people get to know your characters to figure out if they want to donate for you. We can't rely on everyone to like love everyone equally, like freaking awesome people, you know? Like you gotta find the people who are like, I want you to fall in love with me, okay? Yeah. Tell them
Okay.
about you, Titus.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna give Titus another go, and then I'm just giving you guys the heads up, because my God, I will turn this whole game around. Okay,
We're gonna start from the back and make.
I
it
really
we're
want
not
to see what
starting
a game
again.
looks
All
like.
right, Sean.
Yeah.
One more time.
Okay. Titus is a Azarketi tiefling. He worships. Well, he's the champion of Shaylin, who is the goddess of art and creativity. He wants to try bringing out everybody's inner beauty, because he believes that everybody has beauty in their heart. And even if they can't see it themselves, he tries to bring it to light. And currently is having a little bit trouble seeing the good in Peyton.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Congratulations. I'd give you a hero point if I wasn't so disappointed. All right. Next up, we have playing the role. Playing the role. Sorry, that was mean. My bad. All right. Next up, playing the role of.
I love being.
I
I
know.
don't mind being on the spot.
All right. Playing the role of Ziak, the Colo Thaumaturge, is none other than our friend Rock Protector.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I play Ziak. Yeah, he's a Thaumaturge, but I quote him as a monster hunter, and he comes from a long line of monster hunters. Well, he was adopted by the family who has a long line of monster hunters, and he's here to take care of the undead. That he's like, oh, undead, that's my job. I need to go take care of it. So that's why he's underneath the graveyard right now.
Brilliant. Love it. Perfect. Well done. Next up, playing the role of Peyton. I don't know what Peyton is. I think he's a fighter.
Nope.
He's a barbarian.
Closer.
He's a...
I mean, what?
You're thinking
Monk.
too bland, Dag.
Nope. Further. Think
Dang it.
smaller.
Well,
Smaller.
actually,
Ah,
I
like-
think Monk is closer than
More than half
Barbarian.
that size.
Ranger.
Nope.
Uh,
I mean, you got the first letter right.
Ranger Rogue?
He's a rogue, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I got it. Yeah, we got there in the end. Peyton, the Ranger, the Ranger Rogue, the human rogue, played by our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hello. Peyton is a bartender at the Hagfish. And liked by few, hated by most. And yeah, he's or likes to help out the church when he can because he was born at the church. He actually lived in Sandpoint, or still lives in Sandpoint, I guess. And kind of has mixed thoughts about the current quest they're doing because they're trying to find the bones of someone who set the fire from 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Which
true.
killed his parents. Yeah.
We didn't mention it, but yes, the corpse that the group is looking for is also for the person who was responsible for the fire that that took out both Cinderial and Peyton's family homes back in the day as well. So some extra stuff in there too. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Well done. And last but not least, playing the role of Navander is our dear friend Matt from All Things Fantasy.
Good morning. How are you going today?
I'm well, thank you.
That's wonderful to hear. As Dag said, I play Navander. He is a farmer out not too far from Sandpoint, in fact, married to the lovely Shalelu. He's been asked to come in and help the cleric find the body of Nuala. Now, Navander himself is a bit of like an old soldier. He was once a Sable Company Marine, so he was quite adept at taking care of issues up at Corvosa. Whoa, had a mental mind blank then for a second. But now he's found himself settled down, but not quite out of the game just yet.
All right, perfect and beautifully done. Nicely succinct, and I love it. All right, now, guys, before we kick off, we have one last person to thank, and that is, of course, our lovely chat. Guys, thank you so much for being here, putting up with all this nonsense, and having a good time. It is always a pleasure to see you guys, and if there's ways you would like to support the channel and have a bit of fun alongside us, then come on by, because we are literally going to invite you behind the GM screen for a bit of fun. Oh, all right. First of all, Schoolia has just reminded me as well that we are up for an award for Best Legacy Twitch Channel of 2024. So if you haven't gotten your votes in, follow the form that we have in the link for the chat. Get your friends, get your family, get your grandparents to all sign up. You know, we're trying our hardest to win the award for Best Legacy Twitch Channel of 2024. But so are our friends over at Careful Cantrip who are trying to win Best NPC, and our friend Robert Hartley who is trying to meet up with your boy Dag and win Best Dungeon Master. So yeah, go vote for these cool people and the like. But yeah.
And voting closes in just over a week's time.
Yes, voting closes in just over a week's time. That is also true. All right, now before we kick off, for those of you who are just watching and chilling out, remember, you earn channel points here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. Subscribers, you earn channel points a little bit quicker, but they can be used for a number of different rewards just by clicking on the button. Inspiration, insight bonuses, divine intervention, encounter generation, wandering monsters, you name it, you've got it. There's a ton of cool stuff in there, so go check that out as well. For those of you who have a little bit of money and can donate to Dag's monthly bills, we have had a pretty rough month in terms of bills because obviously we've had some issues with the little fuzzy kitty cat, but thanks to your kind donation we've managed to sort of continue to come out over the top of things. But there we go, Dag monthly bills that we're going towards, and you can get more tangible rewards through your donations from that. First of all, For your $5 donation, you can award a red mark to one of my players or a purple mark to me. These are hero points and jinx points. Hero points can be used by my players to stave off death, petition the DM for nonsense that isn't in the game, or roll with advantage. Purple marks are jinx points that can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate a matter ever so slightly. For $10, I have 2 decks of cards in front of me. You'll get to pick one to get a card from. First of all, we have our Heroic Action deck, which you will allow one player of your choice to draw from the Heroic Action deck to give them a one-use power and hero point to use during the course of the game. These are pretty powerful and usually free actions, so it doesn't cost them anything to be able to use. Things like Catch Your Breath. Select yourself or an ally within 30 foot. They must have fewer than half the hit points, and they gain temporary hit points equal to twice your level. So stuff like that just happens. You just give them these powers. Or, if you would like, I will draw 3 cards from the deck of plot twists and flashbacks, and you get to pick one to become a prompt for today's session, where I will then insert it into the game somehow or some way. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden natural 20, which counts as a natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work. And you just don't rely on the dice, you just have a nat 20. Nat 20s are brilliant for that, and they tell a really good story. For $50, you can either be kind to my players and provide someone a magic item of their choice, either from their wish list, an item that I will design, or hey, if you're inspired to create a homebrew item, then let me know, because yeah, well, you know, you can throw out a homebrew item all of your own that I will put into the game. Alternatively, if you're feeling a little bit mischievous and a little bit like my players aren't trying hard enough, then you can increase the difficulty of a boss, making a minion into a super minion into a boss into an, oh my god, it's killed Ziak. You know, whatever the case is, you can increase the strength of the encounter. But we might also change the terrain. We might also up the stakes. You know, throw a baby falling from a cliff. You know, we'll change things around to make things way more dangerous and way more deadly for that. Yeah, so there you go. And lastly, we have our secret menu item. The secret menu item for these games is a $100 donation, which is a massive support. Massive support. And Dagno, look, it's like what's that song that the TikTok? It's like, you know, all your anxieties, throw it out the window, you know, and then it's eventually yeah, that's fine. $100 secret menu item. We're still working on the people of Sandpoint. So the 7 Dooms of Sandpoint, as the name implies, is heavily set in the town of Sandpoint. Because I want my players to invest in the town of Sandpoint, I have the NPCs that are already available in town, but I have invited anyone who wants to donate to the secret menu item in order to create an NPC that not only invests in the town, but you also have the ability to design their personality, who they are, and if you would like to, who they want to be connected to. Right now we have one character here who, let me pull that up here, is Misha. Who is the local apothecary who runs the kind of like the healer herbology kind of place, and she currently has grown up in the same orphanage as Peyton and has kind of like this almost like child friend enemy kind of vibe to Peyton.
She doesn't like me.
Yeah, she doesn't like Peyton.
Right,
she doesn't like Peyton, but they're childhood friends, if that makes sense. So there you go. So yeah. Plus, on the other side as well, I will create a Hero Forge mini for your character as well. So anyone who wants it, it's up for grabs. And yes, they are recurring characters. They will recur throughout the campaign. Yeah. Now, we do have a donation from our dear friend, Christina, I believe. Unless I'm lying.
You had 2 donations come through.
Did I? Let's have a look.
You got your plot twist, and you got a James Bond.
And I got oh god, it doesn't list them everywhere. Here we go. Plot twist. OG got us the plot twist. So OG, you get to pick one of the 3. And then what's the second donation?
Jinx Point.
Was it Jinx Point? Who gave me a Jinx Point?
Christina.
That was Christina. Christina gave me the Jinx Point. Christina! Thank you. All right, here we go. Let me add the Jinx Point real quick.
Oh, sorry, no, it wasn't Christina. It was Cass.
Oh, it's Cass! Cass! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about, you know.
Cass is so busy.
Yeah, I know. Chat is really busy today. All right, thank you very much, Cass. And you know what, Christina, thank you anyway, just for being Christina. But thank you, Cass, for the jinx point. This locks me down with my jinx points. Love that. All right, OG, here we go. Here are your choices. Agony of Defeat.
Oh gosh.
Always a fun one when that one gets drawn.
I'll just go ahead and make a new character now.
A Hidden Secret.
Ooh.
All right. And Quick Wits. So those are your 3 cards that you get to choose from. Take your choice. Make your pick. McClover, thank you so much for the $30 donation. You bloody beautiful legend, you. Tell me how you would like to support my incredible team, and I will make sure it is done. And OG, let us know which of your plot twists you would like to have come to fruition. In the meantime, my players, are you all ready? Oh, a hero point for each player. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Ooh. All right, so Cinderiel, there is your hero point. All right. And then we have one for Westinson. We then have one for Titus. We have our one for Ziak. We have one for Peyton. And last but not least, one for Navander. There we go. Thank you so much, McClover, for your hero point as well. And OG has chosen the Agony of Defeat. All right. The plot twist is locked and loaded.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Ready, guy.
Without any further ado, we return once more to the town of Sandpoint. Actually, do I have a... No, I don't. That's fine. Actually, you know what? Let's change this up a little bit real quick. Okay. We don't want this to the intro. Now, welcome one and all to the lands of Galarian. A sprawling expanse of magic, monsters, mysteries, and more. Here on the coast of the Varisian frontier, we find the town of Sandpoint. A small, unassuming place that has had a long and sordid history with the lands here. Ancient empires and civilizations once ruled over these lands, but long fell to ruin, allowing a new generation of humans, elves, dwarves, and assorted races to raise their lives and create their own small kingdoms. Long ago, a group of merchants founded a nearby town, Sandpoint, where strangeness happened over the decades that the town had been founded. Murderers that were once humble woodcarvers, fires that tore through religious icons, and much, much more. It is here in the town we find our heroes, Cinderiel, Westinson, Titus, Ziak, Peyton, and Navander, who are all working for the local town priest named Father Xantus. Father Xantus spoke of a woman by the name of Nualia, the daughter of the former priest of the Temple of Sandpoint. However, she did not live a good life. Her adopted father would often parade her around, using her Asimar lineage as an excuse for people to come to church and to praise the divine through the blessings provided by his young daughter. This made her uncomfortable, made her an outcast, a freak to some, and a blessing to others. Eventually, she would grow to hate the people of Sandpoint, especially after the loss of her child and the abandonment of her situation by her lover at the time. She was ostracized by her father, condemned for the child, and much more. And eventually, all of this hatred turned in on itself when she set fire to the cathedral, burning a good chunk of the northern part of Sandpoint, destroying the church, and killing her father in the process. At the time, it was believed that she had also perished in the fire. But this was not the case. Nawalia lived, and treated with the god Lamashtu, queen of monsters, working with a group of goblins. She tried her hardest in order to destroy the town that she hated and use it as a burnt offering for her god. If it wasn't for the intervention of a group of adventurers who thwarted her plans, who knows what might have happened to this town. But despite this, after being killed by the heroes, her body was brought and laid to rest here in Sandpoint, admitted at the edge of the graveyard, but still buried. And Father Xantus couldn't help but feel sorry. After all, Sandpoint played a huge part in creating the hatred that was turned on it. And just because Nualia lived a hard life, it does not mean that she needs to have suffered one in the afterlife. Father Xantus intended to use a friend to speak with the spirit and offer forgiveness so that she might find peace in the afterlife. But when he went to exhume the body in order to speak with it, it was gone. Something had burrowed beneath the graveyard and stolen away the body. So Father Xantus reached out to 6 worthy heroes and asked them to travel beneath the soil to go and find Nualia and bring her back, if possible. Well, our heroes did indeed delve into the dark abyss. And as they did, were confronted with the thieves of the corpse. None other than a pack of goblins turned ghouls. In their macabre way, flesh-eating, rotten, carrion-eating creatures they were, they somehow had restrained themselves from eating Nualia's body, as heard in a conversation while our heroes were exploring. After exploding a small chunk of the caverns, our heroes found that this underground tunnel connected to worked stone, like an ancient ruin or catacomb, where they encountered not only more of the goblins, but a demon as well, who offered Titus a connection back to his heritage. More exploration needs to be done. The body needs to be found, and our heroes managed to get themselves into a small armory. But Peyton's curiosity struck when he reached out for some of the runes that were provided in this small chamber, and upon grabbing it, sealed the whole room with steel and wood. A rune glowed from above as ice and snow begin to cake upon all the walls. The trap has been set, and slowly our heroes begin to freeze. And it is here we return to our adventure. All right.
So far.
Titus, Peyton, the two of you are trapped. Titus, this is particularly bad for you as you are a cold-blooded creature. You start to feel lethargic and fatigued every second that you're here. It is getting colder and colder and colder. Still not so cold that you're in trouble. I mean, after all, you do live in the ocean, so, you're fine. But you know that it is going down in temperature rapidly. What would you like to do?
I did actually already take 21 damage, so it has been it was pretty bad. But yeah, I'll just turn to Peyton. I'm just like, the door. Get the door open.
Yeah, I immediately run for the door.
Right. Running for the door, you can see that there are 2 of them, one to the south and one to the east. Both doors have now had what looks to be a shutter of some kind drop down in front of it, making the door facing you a steel wall of almost like slats.
Okay, I'm gonna run towards the one we came through, and I'm just gonna First, try and get the attention of the others as I smash it as hard as I can and yell, "Hey!
On the other side
We're
of the
stuck
door,
in here!"
on the other side of the door, the other 4 of them can hear the frantic bashing of the door.
It's freezing over!
I can't remember if last week you described the view on our side as ice coming up the side of the door. I think you did.
There is ice, yes. You can see the ice it sort of started at the center and has now started spreading like a blooming white flower across the wooden side of the door.
Okay.
Think of something,
Yep.
Cinderella?
So seeing it was a wooden door and the ice is going out, Cinderella will try her best to burn the door through the ice where the hinges were. See if it could at least.
Where the hinges are. Unfortunately, so you're trying to charcoal the area that the hinges are attached to. Please make an engineering check, which I'm going to say is a crafting check. Because while that is a brilliant idea from Schooly Eye, I would like to see if Cinderio has such a brilliant idea.
Can I assist it in any way?
You may, but you do not require to. Yes, Cinderio, you kind of look up and down, and as you inspect it, you realize where the structural weaknesses are in this door. If you can burn through those areas, it'll definitely make lifting it a lot easier. How are you dealing damage?
Ignition cantrip.
Okay. Ignition does 1d4.
At a touch, it'd be 3d6.
All right, 3d6. So you are touching the door.
Yeah.
All right. As you touch the door, it first of all is incredibly cold, and you take 2 points of damage laying your hand upon it. You may now deal 3d6 damage. Roll it into chat as fire begins to ignite from your fingertips. All right. It deals 1 point of damage.
Mm.
Just want to see if I can beat McClover. Dang it. All right. You win this time. Okay. So yes, as you touch it, it does 1 point of damage to the door. It's working, but it's not very effective currently.
I will, as she's casting the cantrip, I'll dig through my backpack and pull out one of my vials of alchemist fire.
Yep.
Probably not wisely, but sort of subconsciously give it a shake, get it all mixed up and prepped, pop the cork, and pour it roughly where she cast her spell.
Okay, keep in
Trying to
mind.
do a more controlled burn for it.
Sure. Rather than throwing it and letting the catalyst loose, Westonson, if you don't mind me taking over the character a little bit.
Go ahead.
Westonson will tell Cinderio to step back a little bit. Now, the way I always play an alchemical bomb is it is about a catalyst that is being sparked. So you pop the lid open, and you begin to pour it where those hinges were. Now, it is still explosive. So as you pop the cap off the now empty bottle, you take a few steps back, and with any sort of impact whatsoever, it will detonate. So I'm going to say that you look around, you find a bit of rubble, a bit of rock or something. You do not shoot it. And just a simple flick will cause those two things to explode. Roll the damage for those. Hey, McClover! Thank you so much, my friend. You have been provided. You have provided Cinderio with a magic item of their choice.
Ooh, cool.
So Cinderio, you get a magic item of your choosing. Thank you again. Much obliged. We will get to that as soon as we can. Now, unfortunately, the door is completely resistant to that damage. It is, yeah. It is a, yeah. It basically it was. You tried. It's. I can't say anything. It's 2d8. You could potentially do damage. This was just one of the worst rolls you could probably make.
Oh, it's holding up to par.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
What is the walls made of?
the walls are made of wood as well, I guess.
And how are they joined together? Are they like planks or are they like sheets or?
Look, man, I just work here. So, high or low for your benefit?
Let's go high.
No, wait, what am I saying? High is always for your benefit. Frickin' Dave. Get into my head today. All right, 67. So with a 67, I would say that they're slats that have been built, and they have like a sort of like a gap between that is usually filled with brick.
Okay. I don't know if you tried
So-
the door, if the door's working, but the wall's been slatted. We might be able to break in through the wall if the door is making it difficult. The door's probably been heat treated too.
If you would like to try and make a strength check to break down the door, Navander and Ziak, you still have an action if you would like to try.
Ziak, Ziak is going to do nothing because this is not his expertise. So he's just contemplating, like rubbing his chin, like.
As this happens, Ziak, all of a sudden, you feel something on your shoulder.
Huh?
And we are gonna fucking change this scene because this is I definitely feel very
yeah.
I definitely feel very sassy today. So this is happening.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go.
Oh gosh.
You suddenly feel something crawling up your arm.
Mm.
And you
I
look
look.
down, and it appears to be a cockroach.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, well, hi there, Ziak. How's it going?
Whoa, you talk.
Oh, well, so do you. I mean, it's not that
You just hear
impressive if
Ziak
everyone can
just-
do it. Huh.
Talking to a hissing cockroach.
No one else can see or hear this hissing cockroach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The bit that's throwing me is this is the Mr. Chuckles voice.
Now,
Oh yeah. I was about to say it sounded very
Yeah,
oh,
me
this
too.
isn't,
I'm like,
oh, this isn't Chuckles' voice. This is what's it? You know, the Hollywood whatever that guy's name is. I can't
Sean
quite
Connery?
remember. No.
Yeah.
No. What?
No, but
God,
this
you
is-
guys are so
There's a
young.
voice. There's a voice and
It's
intonation that you're
Bimini
using for
Chicken.
Chuckles.
Only 2 years older than me.
Oh no, Chuckles had a different accent. He had a Daffy Duck accent. Yeah, it's a little
5
different.
years
It's a little different. But anyway.
Yeah, Chuckles was the guy that does the Mad Hatter. I forgot his name.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, Ziak, listen here. I'm kind of sort of like your conscience. I'm just here to help guide you on your way into becoming a real boy. Now, I couldn't help but notice that your friends are trying desperately to help relieve 2 of your other friends from being frozen in an icebox there. Well, why aren't you helping them out?
because I don't know what to do.
He takes out what looks to be a pipe, and a top hat. Puts on the top hat. Jimmy Stewart, that was the fucking name. Yes, thank you, Jimmy Stewart. That was
Oh
Stewart.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
And he takes out like a little walking stick and stuff like that, and then he whacks you on the side of the face. Whack! Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking kidding me? A child can fucking help to help Navander push a fucking wall down. Are you telling me just because you can't, you shouldn't try?
I love
Smash!
his conscience of it.
Then get your fucking ass in gear. Your friends need your help.
Okay.
They don't need your pathetic self-esteem issues suddenly fucking sneaking up this really thin corridor. Just because you're not the best at fucking something doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Have you taken any ranks in learning how to eat or shit? Whack! Then fucking get it done, okay? Even if you fail, at least you tried. Don't know. I'm gonna smack you again. Fucking I swear to I swear to all 20 of the fucking greater gods, if you don't move your ass, I'm gonna stick this walking stick so far up your ass, people will think you're gonna be a fucking piece of cotton candy. Okay?
Okay.
Don't make me fucking come back here.
Goodbye.
He walk.
You brush him off.
You brush him off, and he's gone.
I was waiting for you to say, you take so many points of damage, it actually drops some.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, Ziak. After this moment of existential crisis, what would you like to do?
I want to help. Yeah, I want to help Evander with the wall.
All right, Evander, you now have an assistant.
I'm like, oh wait, are you trying to push the wall? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was in my own head there.
I have a thing with a cockroach. All right, Nevander, can I get a?
I was just talking to myself.
Okay, Nevander, can I get a strength check from you with a +2 bonus from Ziak as the both of you are shoving the wall?
Is this a strength or an athletics?
I'll allow an athletics.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll too, or
No, you don't need to. You're assisting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oof,
Oh,
that is
well.
unfortunate. All right, unfortunate. So the two of you are pushing. There is strain. There is this kind of like groaning sound that you can definitely hear. It's getting there. You guys, if you keep at it,
Hey,
you definitely will. You definitely will make it.
what what's your name?
Westonson?
Weston. Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Can you help us with this
What's
wall,
your
please?
I can give it my best. I'm not
right.
known for
Yeah,
strength.
all of you can help us. Even you. Come on, help us. Push the wall. I think we can get
Did
this
I
down.
hear the groaning inside?
You do.
Yeah, I was
so
like,
so Sin and Wes have both taken their actions this round. So we are going to come back to you guys. But meanwhile, on the inside, Peyton, you went and banged on the door. Titus, you're still feeling that fatigue. Unfortunately, it is now time for some cold damage as 16
Ooh.
points of cold damage now suddenly starts to take the both of you.
I'm not feeling very good.
Does Peyton go down?
He's
No.
frozen, yeah.
All right, Peyton.
Oh, he's not. Oh, Peyton.
I had
Yeah.
12 HP.
All right,
Oh,
Peyton.
shit.
Unfortunately, you do indeed start to feel that ice caking around you.
Damn.
And down
I'm
you
dying
go.
3.
Also, oh wait,
I'm
you're
at
dying
dying
3?
3.
Dying 3?
Yeah, 'cause I
Oh
was
no!
wounded 2.
You're wounded 2. That means if that means you've got only one save after this. Titus, you watch as Peyton hits the ground. What do you do?
Actually, hero point to stay up at 1.
Okay, done and done.
Nice. I
Hero
will do
point.
that.
You remain on 1 hit point.
Oh,
You are no longer dying.
I forgot about that. Thank you for the hero points, everyone. Oh.
That does not at all.
Remember, chat, you did
Okay.
this.
That's
There we
true.
go. But yeah, I'm going to. Well, so yeah, is it kind of obvious that they're trying to break down the wall? Like, do we hear them? Like,
You
it's not
definitely
like,
hear it. Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely
it's
hear
not
it.
soundproofed in here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna back away from the wall, and then I kind of rest my hand on Peyton's shoulder. One, to kind of keep myself standing because like I kind of need like support.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. That actually
all
does more
the-
for defense than it does for heal.
All the walls inside here are made of steel, right? Or are they also made of wall? Or
They're made of wood. The only ones that are so I want you to imagine a wooden room for the armory, but then I want you to imagine like a roller shutter door that has come down on the inside where the doors are.
Oh, only where the doors are. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask something. I might need to use a hero point if possible.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a spot for me to grab on the wall to help them while they're pushing, I pull. So I can either pull it in,
Well,
or
rather-
otherwise I have hooked on my.
No, that's fine.
That's-
You don't need to take a
like-
hero point, but I will say this: seeing and hearing the wall that they're banging at, you realize there's a big set of shelves on that wall, which, it being as heavy as it is probably reinforcing that wall in particular. If you want, you and Titus can move that shelf away from the wall, making it easier for them
Yes.
to break through.
And
Okay.
if Titus can't,
Yeah.
I should also be
Yeah.
able to. But Titus, if you help me,
I will
you
also attempt to pull it. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Can I get a strength check? An athletics check from Peyton and Titus, please, as you grab onto this shelf and start to slide it around. All right, Peyton, you're having a bit of trouble, but it is starting to move. And with Titus helping you out, you do
forgot
clear
you
it.
have a really high
The-
strength.
All right, the DC has been
Athletics.
lowered for breaking down the wall. Back to the outside. My lovely players, what would you like to do? Still keep bashing on the wall?
Yeah.
All right. Who would like to take point on the athletics check? Who gets an inspiration from Marcus, the storyteller? Marcus, love you.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, no, Neil gets the inspiration. Never mind.
thanks, Marcus.
Nevada will take a point if you like.
All right. Navander, I need a strength check. Cinderio and Westonson, are you helping break down the wall?
I was going to hold off just in case to get in and
Sure, not a
she
worry.
thinks she might need to actually do something else.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Ziak, are you helping?
Yes.
All right, Navander, it's a +4 bonus that you'll get here.
Wonderful. 20.
A 20 is the DC you need as the wall cracks
Noise.
and breaks open. You immediately are hit. It's almost like you've opened the fridge door on a summer day. You're just bombarded with this like huge wave of frost as you manage to pull both Titus and Peyton out. You watch as inside, it does not take long before that hole you made in the wall suddenly freezes up with ice and snow again and seals the room once more.
So what was in that room?
Thank you. It was just an armory. There was a lot of different arms and armor.
You know what?
Yeah, they
I
have
feel
some
like we need a.
runes in there. There's some weapons. But yeah, it's a danger trap.
How was the trap activated?
You
You explained the trap was activated when you entered, and the rune that was above you, a 7-pointed star, suddenly seemed to recognize when you picked up one of the objects in the room.
So tinker it.
And it didn't stop when I tried to put it back.
I don't blame you for that, Peyton. I did this time give you permission to do that. So
Oh yeah, you did.
no hurt feelings.
As you shiver coldly, you realize that maybe a rest or a campfire might be appropriate to warm
That
your
would be
bones.
nice.
You know, we should probably go upstairs where there's the sun still there to warm you guys up.
The
Oh,
sun
that
would probably
sounds
be
lovely.
close to setting nearby, but there is, of course, a places where you can eat and sleep and rest, etc., etc., etc.
And besides, the
Hey.
way things are going, I might need some tools. Like some
And
crowbar.
Peyton, you wanted me to look at that
shovels.
bite when we got back up top as well, didn't you?
Oh yes, please.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right. So, as you retreat for the time being, let me pull this up here. Apologies.
Oh, sorry. Did not realize treat disease was at least 8 hours of stuff.
Oh, yeah. All right. Climbing back out of the graves, you make your way to the temple, where Father Xantus asks you about your journey. Filling him in, He is grateful that you've already made such efforts and will offer restorative healing to each of you.
Yay.
Oh, thank
He does
you.
say that it's probably still a good idea to rest for the time being. And if mentioned about the disease, he could probably confirm that both Westonson and Peyton have contracted ghoul fever. Remove disease is a little bit more pricey. But given you are doing a service to the church and to Nualia, he is willing to shake the coffers a little bit for this and contribute. All he would really need is maybe 2 gold in order to cast both remove disease spells.
1 gold is 10 silver, right?
Correct.
I could pay for myself. That's fine. I have 14 silver on me.
All right.
Don't worry about it, Peyton. You bailed me out of the pub often enough. I'll get us on this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bail you out of more.
I'm sure you will.
All right.
All right.
Next time you try the hagfish, I've got a special for you. So the hagfish juice. If you try that again.
Yeah, well, I know. We use a special bucket.
Special
All right.
bucket is.
Father Xantus, who is this gentleman here, once again, well, thank you once again for all your efforts. I'm sorry that this task has proven so difficult. Were I able to help in any way, but my adventuring days are long since behind me.
Yeah, I heard you took an arrow to the knee.
Yes, it was quite a devastating blow. I also had to give up netball. It was hard, to say the least. Also, classic Sam. Wonderful to see you.
Oh.
Now,
There is
Well, I
something
mean,
you can do, by the way. There is something you can do, actually.
please, anything.
Could you send the runner to the missus and tell her that I might be staying here for the night?
Oh, of course. Yes. In fact, I believe I have one of these. He presents a sending stone. He tells you that the sending stone has been long for a while. Let me see this real quick. Okay. Has long since been connected to your wife, in case the town ever needed it, due to the goblin incident.
Thank you, Father.
No, by all means. I'm not giving it to you. I'm just saying you can use it to.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Father Xantus. We got some information about stuff that was down there. Well, also we found a demon down there.
A demon?
Yeah.
He tried to tempt me away from Shaylin.
That is most troubling. Have you killed it? Is it still a threat?
It's not. It looks like it's stuck. You know what
He
I
also
mean? Like,
claimed that he'd been in there for many ages.
he said the last. Shoot, I already forgot what he said the last one was. But when we told him it was the Age of Lost Omens, he said it's been like. What did he say? The Eastern something?
Oh gosh.
Sorry, I don't speak goat.
No, I mean
Actually, that's true.
Titus.
Yeah.
Titus told us what he was saying.
Yeah, I was translating, or I did paraphrase it, to everybody. But yeah, he had been there.
Why am I? Sorry, I was supposed to mute that cough, but I didn't.
Oh,
Good.
I didn't even hear it. But yeah, he's He's apparently been under Sandpoint since probably before Sandpoints even existed.
That is both troubling and, I suppose, good news as well. If the creature, whatever it is beneath Sandpoint, then it is probably for the best.
Yes, keep it buried.
That's what I was thinking.
We also
All right, there we go.
The goblins that we encountered also.
Cool.
Their leader mentioned a curse of the seven curses, I think it was.
Yes, he called it the Dooms. Seven dooms will befall us.
A noteworthy portent indeed, but such things, do you believe there's weight to them?
I don't choose to disregard any threat, just in case.
Yes, but we can hardly alert the town, for example. More, is this something actionable? Do we need to make people aware? Do we need to... Is there something that lets you to believe that this prophecy may be true?
I mean, the fact that there's a demon down there is one fact.
The demon's kind of been there for a while, you said.
Yes.
And is it in league with the goblin?
One of these dooms.
No.
No.
Titus, there was that 7-pointed star on the wall, right? And then we found that trap with the 7-pointed star on it as well.
Yes, the Shahedron. There are many things from the old empire that do remain. Are you saying that the graveyard connects to one of the old catacombs?
Yes, we were in a catacomb.
And that connects to the that refers to the Rune Lords, does it not?
Yes, the Thalassian Empire, which was ruled by the Rune Lords. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, you see at the edge of town there the large structure made of stone, just overlooking the barracks. Once upon a time, that was one of the structures known as Old Light. A Thalassian ruin. Beneath it lies a network of strange and bizarre old ruins. Sandpoint was built over the very top of it. It does not surprise me that there are other places. A while ago, there was a sinkhole that connected to a well spool of very angry, wrathful energy. Creatures that could, when they bite people, infuse pure, unadulterated rage in them, was found by the heroes of Sandpoint. But I digress. If the demon is not a problem, then leave it be. As for the goblins, I mean, they're goblins? If a goblin...
No.
If a goblin...
They weren't quite goblins.
They're undead
Well,
goblins.
well, ghoul goblins be they may, I'm more concerned about the ghoul that runs them than the goblin that they happen to be, if that makes sense. Because, a ghoul perpetuates other ghouls with their bite.
There was one that caused a cave-in, so...
There's a cave-in.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got out, but yeah, it caused us to not get to the goblin that we were trying to get to in the first place.
That is a shame. But...
We're gonna have to explore the catacombs and see if we can find them.
Well, while I thank you for this, remember, it is still imperative that we try to find Nualia's body and bring it back. But that is the quest.
I think they're the ones that took the body.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah.
So just to be clear,
You're saying,
just
you're
to be-
saying get the body. We don't have to kill the goblins. Okay.
no. I'm saying the verbal recap doesn't necessarily have to be. And then I saw an ice cream truck, and that ice cream truck had a guy in it, and he had a white hat. And, you know, what I mean, you've told it, you've told him,
Yeah.
you've told him a goblin has spelled 7 dooms for Sandpoint. And he's like, oh my god, what does that mean? And you're like, I don't know. Okay, cool. Also, there's a demon. Oh, is he a danger? Nah, he's stuck. Cool. Have you found the body I sent you to go look for? Nah,
No.
but there was a cave in. Do you understand how, as a method actor myself, who's really in the mindset of this character, I'm trying not to sit there and go, what part of the wide world of
got it,
Tism am I
yeah.
reaching to be able to try and understand this conversation right now? The Peyton way. Okay. He is being very kind. Regardless of Dag, he is being very kind, very understanding, and has told you to, again, prioritize yourselves over everything else and make sure that you guys stay safe. The body is important, of course, and if you can find out, if you can bring an end to these ghoul goblins, please do so. But definitely do not mess with that demon. From the sounds of it, he will tell you that it is a... What kind of demon are you? It is a...
Is it a devilish kind of demon or a demon kind of?
It's a demon kind of demon. It is called
Or a fiendish kind of demon.
Yeah, it is called a Brimarak, as Father Xantus will tell you.
Oh, what a handsome boy he is.
And what I can tell you about a Brimarak. All right. A Brimarak is a goat-headed demon with glowing red eyes and flaming hooves. Actually, you know what? They're only like 5 foot tall. This one's big, apparently. Okay, never mind. So normally they're 4 foot tall, but these ones are like, the one that you saw was huge. Born from the souls of arsonists, the fiery Brimarak continues the work they pursued in life, as everything they touch quickly burns. They're ill-tempered even for demons, though their spite turns into glee in the face of red-hot glowing flames. Those who survive an encounter with these fiends report that they remember the braying sounds of the Brimarak's laughter as clearly as the heat of the flames or the choking of the scented smoke.
Eesh.
Well, that's
Well.
most of you. You're gonna hear that.
It's a good thing he didn't want to kill us then.
So that is
I
that is
would-
what you know. So like he said, best to leave this thing where it is if it can't get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, after speaking with Father Xantus, do you want to rest for the night, or do you guys want to try and go back in? You are on full health, but all of your resources, like spells and stuff like that, have been used.
Well, I want to give Shalala a call, and I also pick up some tools. I think I want to pick up a couple of tools. I
Sure.
think. Yeah.
What tools are you looking for?
Well,
Sorry,
probably
before we
need-
get into just before we end that conversation, let's resolve this. Anyone wanting to take a long rest, yay or nay? Let's go
I'm
with
okay.
yay. Who
But-
needs a long rest? Raise your hands like that, like one of these. Do one of these bad boys. Kinda one.
Kind of.
1, 2. Okay, we got 2 kindas. All right. With 2 kind ofs and 4 no's, like Cinderiel and Nevander. McClover needs a good rest. Yeah, you know what? You've been working super hard, McClover. You deserve a long rest. You can level up and have a long rest. Cinderiel and Nevander, would you guys be okay to do another explore, or do you need the rest?
No, I'm good with enough.
I'd be fine. It's just I've only taken off 2 there for
Okay, cool.
your spells.
So
Yeah, the spells.
So we'll do a quick shop. We'll catch our breath, and then we'll head back in. Because keeping in mind, of course, every moment that you tarry, the corpse potentially gets further away. All right. As you guys search around town for various tools and the like, it is not difficult for you to find whatever it is you need. I'm going to say that because many of you have lived here for long enough, most of these tools are likely just in your house. So, anything in particular you wanted, Matt?
No, basically just a collection of short tools, you know? Just a couple of short tools, sort of stuff like crowbars and,
Sure.
and
Easy done.
shovel and stuff like that, you know, just make sure that, you know, if we do get drowned out and like dirty, then we can dig ourselves out and
Yeah, sure. Easy. You get a little trowel. You get like some rope. You get some crowbar. You know, yeah, okay, fair enough. Get some dungeon delving stuff.
yeah, exactly.
All right. As you do so, you are. It's gonna take you about an hour roughly to sort all that out. As for your phone call, you reach out to Shalelu, who answers. What would you like to say to her?
Hey, love, how's everything going?
Oh, it's all going well. I'm just out on patrol at the moment.
I'm
what do
sorry
you?
to interrupt.
No. You said Father Xantus had a job for you. Is everything okay?
Yeah, there's just, you know, ancient catacombs underneath the town, undead goblins, you know, the usual thing. Just letting you know that I'll be in, probably staying in Sandpoint for the night.
Okay, not a worry. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. I'll when do I see you next?
Well, I'm hoping tomorrow, but if I'm not back, like, say, tomorrow afternoon, you might want to come into town and see what's happening, just in case. Because, you know, if this is bigger than what I think it is, then we could use all the help we can get.
All right. Be careful. I've heard some pretty nasty rumors about some goblin activity in that area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What have you heard?
Well, you see that there's hesitation in her voice.
Shalaler.
Look, maybe it's nothing. You see,
It's never nothing.
well, I've told you before that I knew the heroes of Sandpoint. I was there for a lot of what ended up transpiring. What I didn't say was that the heroes, when they killed the goblins, all the tribes separated. The Thistletop goblins, which they were known as, left Thistletop. And ever since, their numbers have been joining other clans. But recently, I've heard whisper of something that's just been not sitting right with me. An old name that I thought I'd never have to hear again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what this name is as soon as she says it.
Mm-hmm. Bruce Asmus.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought they killed him in the Thistletop.
Well, I did too.
All right. Stay safe out there. Keep an eye on your back. If he's still out there, he probably still has that old score to settle. Don't
Yeah.
take any unnecessary risks.
I'll be fine, my love. You take care as well. Like I said,
Always do.
I have a bit of a bad feeling about this one.
All right. If that's the case, if you get back to the house, might want to saddle up Mazer.
Okay. I'll bring her into Sandpoint.
Thank you. Be safe. Love you.
Love you too. All right. And with that, you end your conversation. Okay. The word Bruthasmus sticks to you almost like tar and dredges up very, very bad feelings. An old enemy of Shalelu someone who has nearly killed her multiple times. Your wife has never really had much in the way of like a vengeful heart. She has often been quite compassionate, forgiving, understanding, and even with her father's very strict militant lifestyle, she has always remained poised and calm. However, the only time this ever changes is with mention of the name Brithasmus. Also, good luck, Cass. Stay safe. So, with that in mind, you rejoin the others, finish off your shopping, and return to the catacomb. All right. Once again, you head down and find yourselves back in the Warrens. There are still a number of different ways you can go. At the edge of the corridor, you could head to the south or to the door to the north. All right.
I think I'm going to stay in the back this time. After all that's happened.
Yeah, and the south didn't go too well for us. I say we hazard the north.
Well, you mentioned the trap is only triggered if you try to pick stuff up.
Yes, but I don't know what other traps might be lying in the south. We did see a scorch mark under the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. By the same logic, you know not what traps go to the north either.
Very true.
A danger known is sometimes better than danger not.
That's a wise observation.
Much as I say we are in a hurry, we should at least keep an eye out for the traps. Like you've been telling me. So.
But, we now have a hole in the wall, so if the trap goes off again, you can get out quicker.
Mm-hmm.
True. Well.
Plus, I can try to. Yes. Well, do I need do I need a feat in order to disarm traps, or can I just
you can try to disarm traps.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I think it's a sleight of hand check, I believe.
So I don't think there's sleight of hand in this.
So which trap are you trying to disarm?
Well, I guess which way do we want to go? We want to
leave
go north, or do we want to try going through the door
Yep.
with the ice room?
Yeah, I'm fine with Weston's suggestion of going south.
Okay, well, the doors are frozen shut. I think I'm gonna try and kick through the ice wall now and try to just break a hole through it.
There was another door going south if the door in the armory is still frozen shut on the other side.
It is. The armory is basically just clogged with ice at the moment.
Yeah. But
I turned back and was like, "There's a door down to the left, going that direction as well."
Yeah, that's right. I thought you were talking about the door in the room. My bad.
The door into B7.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be on standby. You guys tell me to check for traps if you need it.
Okay. Yeah.
Or if you want me to bash through a door, just stand back, I guess, too. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to this door and listen in.
Oh, I've been muted the whole time.
Oh.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh yeah, I said I checked this door if it was locked when I was running.
Oh, B6
So
or
the
B4?
B6 door.
B4A.
B4. B4 is not
Yeah.
locked.
Okay.
What about B6?
B6 is
I've
not
already
locked.
done
You've
B6.
been
Six,
into
yeah.
B6.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
forgot I got a ring. Actually, I should put
Yep.
that in my inventory as just ring.
All right.
Uh,
You listen to the door. You hear nothing on the other side of the door to B7.
Okay.
do I hear anything with B4?
You're listening to the door. You hear nothing from the behind B4.
Okay. You sounded hesitant, so I'm like, yeah, and I'll just kind of like touch and like slightly jiggle the knob of 7 to see if it's also.
Boom! Massive explosion. You take 120 damage.
Damn it! I just walked into the hallway.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know.
As Peyton
That's what
rounds
I-
the corner.
I'm joking. I'm
Yeah.
joking. It's
What's
just
taking
it's just that moment of like thinking that jiggling the door handle is going to trigger traps, which is like, okay, well, if it triggers the trap, it's gonna go off. So why are you jiggling the handle?
Just testing to see if it's unlocked or locked. I don't want to open the door. I'm just checking the door.
Cinderella, how
Well-
did you discover that the door was trapped or magically trapped before? Was that like a detect magic thing, or what was the?
Yes. Well, one, Titus mentioned the big glowing rune that everyone could see and was
Oh.
asked if it was magical. I confirmed it was magical. You didn't ask if it was a trap. You just punched through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah,
Look,
that's
so
right.
We were
took all
trying
the
to make
damage.
a call, and
Yeah.
Evander said go for it, or he said he wanted to get home, so I was trying to.
are we
rush us,
passing
and,
this
yeah.
room?
I
Whoa,
realized that.
whoa,
I'm
whoa,
sorry.
whoa, whoa, Peyton. I said I wanted to get her. I didn't want to get
Yeah.
her in pieces.
I understand that now. Which is why I'm going to be more
So-
careful.
So, are we passing this room? Are we not going in the store?
If nothing happens in here, we will definitely come back. So, to check
Yes.
that out. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You go and you open the door to B7.
And B7 is also unlocked. All right. Cool.
It is unlocked.
Yeah. Nice.
Check those ceilings.
Peyton
Yeah,
does pull
yeah.
Before
out
you
his
walk
Steve's
in.
pills just to get ready. So,
That's a good point. Yeah. I look into the room before stepping into it.
Ah!
All right. In the center of the room,
Holy crap.
let's see.
the living trap.
In the ceiling of this unfinished room is a single carved star, a flickering fire. The floor next to the southeast corridor bears a scorch mark as if the area beyond had closed a portal and suffered an intense blast years ago. A 7-foot-tall statue of a bat-winged, vaguely humanoid bull with gold-colored horns stands in the southwest corridor. It is an ancient divine symbol or statue of some kind, and anyone who wishes to may make a recall knowledge check or a DC 20 religion check to try and figure out who/what this happens to be.
I'll do religion.
I'll do religion too.
Can Evander
It would
taste
be my
magic in the air?
assumption that it was what's his name?
I rolled
The one that the
terrible.
demon was talking about.
I'll
Pardon,
patiently
sorry?
wait for the cleric to bring it up.
Can Evander taste magic in the air?
Can you taste magic?
Yes.
Hmm.
What does it taste like?
Does it
Strawberries.
taste like beef?
That'd be fun, like different
Oh, I wanna
sizes of
taste
magic
magic
cards
now.
with taste.
Can I does the taste get stronger the closer Evander gets to the statue?
Yes.
All right, be careful. This I believe this statue might be magic. I'm not going to go and lick it to determine what sort of magic it is, but it does seem magical. Maybe. It could be something behind the statue. Who knows? Peyton, why don't you go and touch it? I'll just stand over here. At the
Okay,
back.
back up, guys. If you guys want me to, I can try to get around it, or
I was going to say, you asked for the roll for us to recall knowledge.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I'm waiting for that to be
Before people
resolved
go in and
first.
just randomly touch stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
know.
had
Yeah.
to make a roll.
Yeah,
and
I
then
was,
we just
look, I was
started
giving you
doing
guys.
things.
I was giving you guys your space. That's all. All right, Peyton and Cinderio. The both of you understand this to be a divine guardian statue. It is akin to a golem, basically.
Oh shit!
You know that it is a divine warden of Hangent,
Oh.
which is a demon god.
Ooh.
It's not the
Alright.
same one that the demon. The other demon was a champion too. That's interesting.
So
I feel like
it's a
these people
golem.
worship demons.
Or whoever maybe occupied it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
Is it-
currently it is just a statue.
Anyone know it?
Peyton,
Yeah, what's up?
can you sneak around
What?
it and see what's in the next room behind it?
I'm not much for sneaking. I mean, to get a job done, you just do it. But in
Aren't
this
you a
case,
rogue?
yes.
Hey,
Yes, I'm a
hey,
rogue.
hey, whoa. All of a sudden you feel a cockroach crawling up your shoulder. Well, hey, Zayak, it's me again. I couldn't help but notice you were judging your friend there. That's not very nice. You know, people don't have to fit into the boxes society makes us. I mean, after all, look at you. You're a monster hunter who's a thaumaturge and a null. You're a whole mixed bag of nuts, you know. And well, we can't be relying on Peyton to be a rogue and having to do certain things. That would be like telling people, hey, look there, look at that Colo guy. He should be taking slaves to Okanoi.
Okay,
You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
Okay, you
I
sure?
get what you said. Don't touch people. I wipe them off again.
Ah, I'm watching you. I'm watching you, punk. As he just disappears. All right.
I don't like to sneak, but I can.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just the way you looked.
We're
I thought
doing a
you were
job today.
sneaky.
So you're-
Just the way you looked. I was like, that guy knows his way down back alleys.
I'm waiting for the cockroach to show up with brass knuckles next time.
That just comes back with a cattle prod. All
goes gargoyle spread.
right, Peyton. If you would like
I
to,
will
please
try
make
to
a stealth check to sneak around the backside of this statue.
Oh, okay, not bad, I guess. 17.
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna
Oh my
hit.
god.
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
it's just me going. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, he's
I'm
he's
so
gonna
happy
hit
that
you.
I'm so happy I was conscious this whole thing.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
This
change
thing
my
around.
mind.
As you walk around.
Even with a +9.
Oh, we have the blip. Hold on, give me 2 secs. I think we have the blip.
Oh.
Westinson's going to change his magical item to a cello, so whenever Peyton sneaks, he's like.
No blip?
I was going to say, no.
No blip? Okay, we're good.
For the blip.
Yeah,
Hey, no
usually
blip.
that's
Okay,
up to
good.
204, right, Mark?
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Now, as you make your way traveling around this statue, you kind of keep your eye firmly planted on it. It doesn't seem to move at all. And you get to the other door. You grab the door and you're like, "Ugh!" Nothing seems to happen. Okay. You quietly twist the door open. And as you do so, you open the door and peer on the other side, just to kind of like obviously see if you're going to run into something. But just as you turn your attention away from the statue,
Oh, it's like an angel statue.
wham! Oh, it missed. Oh wait, no, you're flat-footed. What's your AC? -2?
I'm actually not flat-footed
Why?
because I have deny advantage.
Oh, nice. Deny advantage is a spell. An ability, sorry.
It's a feat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone who
it's-
takes advantage of openings, you are careful not to leave such gaps yourself. You aren't off guard to hidden, undetected, or flanking creatures of your level or creatures of your level or lower. Well, I guess if it's a higher level than me, then it could. But
it
using
is
surprise
level.
30.
Very well, move it. I will tell you what level it is. It is level 4.
it is my level.
Yep. All right.
So my level or lower, yeah.
All
So it
right.
does
So.
miss.
So yes, it does miss. So this creature suddenly raises its axe and then swings it down at you. You just in time turn and see this huge bit of steel just clashing into the stone next to you as the creature comes to life. And we will roll initiative.
Told ya! Ah!
Well, we knew
Yeah.
it was a lie. Like it was.
That
know.
room was a bad
No,
idea.
I was telling Zach about my sneaking ability.
My bad. As I
Like,
slowly
oh,
closed the door.
God.
This is why I don't
Sorry.
snake. All right,
Sorry.
Neil, I need you to roll me your stealth-based initiative score, please.
Yep. Aha! Natural 20 for 29.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. Oh wait, no, you don't need to roll it if you. It'll roll
Oh,
automatically.
duh.
The only time you roll it is
Yeah.
a separate one.
Yeah,
all right.
use the stealth one instead. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot that you have like the auto.
Yeah, yeah. It'll
initiative roll.
if I'm doing a perception one, it's auto one. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Peyton, you are up first, followed by Westinson, Cinderio, Ziak, then the Divine Warden of Hangant, and then Navander and Titus. All right.
All right, so this statue,
I'm slow.
Does it look bigger than the doorway?
No.
Oh, so I could pull it through if I tried to pull it through?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, the idea was I was going to pull it, and if it was bigger than the doorway, I was going to make it so its head gets stuck, but hang on to its antlers, so it can't really move anywhere.
Horns, you mean?
But since you said it's... Or horns, sorry.
Freaking disrespectful.
Yeah. I think just because
are
it's in the
these
small room,
antlers?
I'd kind of yell, I'm going to try and grab it and pull it into the next room. So we get a little more room for fighting. And I'm going to attempt to
You don't even know what's in the next room.
grab him by the horns. Doesn't matter. This room is small as hell.
There might
Yeah.
be more enemies.
Hell is not
Good.
small. It is large and vast, and full of
All right,
danger.
so yeah, I'm going to try and grab this thing by the horns.
Okay. Make a athletics check as you attempt to grab it by its horns. Your target number
Grab the bull by
shit.
its horns.
is 23. That is a miss.
Oh,
All
Alright.
that was.
right.
You had one
You know what?
degree.
I
of
will hero
failure.
point.
I
I'll
will
hero
jinx
point
point.
Ah! Great. Okay.
I will
Alright.
do what I do.
In which case,
Mm-hmm.
so that was one action.
Yes, it was.
So, second action, interact to pull out my Leomano, and I'm going to try and smack it on the face.
All right. You
As
pull
I
out your
just-
shark tooth bat as you swing to try and hit him.
$22.
This is your second attack, yeah?
Oh, sorry, I forgot that. I keep forgetting it. Athletics is the.
That's
Just
okay. With a
technically
minus,
that
yep,
for-
yep. With a -5,
Minus
unfortunately,
5.
that will not hit.
Ah,
All right.
okay. That is my turn.
While you may be able to slay trolls, this is no troll. As we then go to Westinson.
Boy. I go around the corner. Do I have a shot at this creature? Through the
It
door?
does have cover, so that is at a -2 penalty. But yes, you do have a shot.
All right. We are going to take a shot. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Put -2 in the modifier. A 3. Yep. Let's try that again.
Second shot. That's a hit.
That's a bit better.
Does that include the? Yeah, it does include the -2, and it is your second attack. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Freaking nailed him.
For 8.
Bang! Back takes 8 points of damage. Good night, McClover. Sleep well, and thank you again for all your support. Love your face. All my love to you and your family and your son through all of the cool, fun, excitement of this month. Yay! All right. So, third attack.
I'm going to.
No,
I
you
moved and
moved.
shot twice.
Yeah, moved, shot
Yep.
twice. Done and done. All right, Cinderial. After watching Westonson move up and give Ziak tinnitus, what do you want to do?
Also noticing
I
how
make sure
very,
you slide
very
over.
crowded that entire area is.
Mhm.
It's very crowded.
Can I actually
Luckily,
just,
I have reach, but
Yeah, can I just delay until after Titus?
You may indeed.
Let everyone else go first.
Not a problem. All right, Ziak, you're up next.
All right. What's the distance to this?
The distance? Right now you're about 10 foot away.
Well, no, I was gonna do my
Oh, the distance
exposed
of your spell.
vulnerability.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know what the distance was. If I could do it from here. I don't see any. Is it just light of sight? I can see it. No. Anyway, I'll just move in front of the door real quick and then move back and then use it. Yeah. So I gotta roll my roll
do a
my
little
lore.
dance.
Do a little dance.
Make a little love.
Love.
Get
Good
down.
job, tonight. All right. I roll my
Yeah,
X
flubber in his
or no,
mouth.
lore.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, an 18. You need a 14 to know about this creature. You do indeed learn some of its weaknesses. You now have bonuses based on your spell, I believe, against this creature.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and because I moved back, I moved the front, and then I moved back, and I did the thing. I think that's the end of my turn,
All right.
right? The 3.
Yeah, that's it. Done and done. All right, the Divine Warden has been shot in
Can
the
I
back.
tell?
Hmm?
Can I tell people my weaknesses? Like, what
I mean,
weaknesses he
I guess technically, but it is technically a buff for your character. Have a read
Okay.
have a read of it real quick, and if it does say you can pass it to your allies, or anything that implies you can pass it to your allies, I'll consider it. All right.
I'll look.
The Warden is gonna hit Peyton.
Mhm.
All right, first hit.
Ah.
Peyton the Troll Slayer takes 19 points of damage.
Ow!
The second hit. Ooh, is a miss.
Oh, actually, also to the first one, Peyton can take 6 less damage, and then I can make an attack against the creature.
Ah, okay, very well. Is that
Oh,
as
hell
part of a
yeah.
reaction?
Yes, Retributive Strike.
Nice, love that.
You said 6 less, so I'm at 13 then.
Yep, it's 4 plus or 2 plus my level.
Yay!
So
Thank you.
All right, brilliant.
yeah.
All right, so you can heal that up and make your retributive strike as you make your attack.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
god.
All right, critical fumble. As you retributively strike Peyton.
I'll hero point the critical fumble.
No, you won't, because I will jinx point
I'm-
you.
Yeah, I saw that coming, but
Hey,
I
at
wanted
least
to
you're
try.
getting rid of his jinx points too.
Yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
was in my head. It's like it'll either burn a jinx point or I'll re-roll. You know, either way, it's
All right.
good.
Give me a number 2, 1 to 5.
Let's do lucky number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Melee. You drop the weapon you're using for the attack, and it lands 1d6 times 5 foot away in a random direction.
Oh gosh.
Are you
Oh,
going
hopefully
to
not
kill one of
behind
us?
me. Yeah, I don't really want to stab
Things-
Ziak.
All right, so it is going to land 15 foot away, which isn't bad. Low is going to be bad for you. 53. All right. Westinson, I need you to make me a reflex save.
Well, I'm not good at those. Actually, I am good at those. 30.
Yep, you're fine. You watch as the glaive that Titus is using manages to hit the back of the creature in just the wrong angle, that it causes it to bend, and then when it recoils back out, it snaps almost like a bowstring, flying backwards and embedding into the wall next to you, Westinson.
It's getting close.
All right. And with its third and final attack, it's going to use its horns. Ooh, I'm going to use my jinx point on that. I know it's on the third attack, but gosh darn it if I don't want to try. Ah, it's a regular miss. Okay, that's fine. All right. Schoolie, I did hold their action, by the way. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anonymous just tips $10. Thank you for your massive support, you bloody legend, you. All right. Navanda, you're up next.
Would it be reasonable for Evander to have his bow drawn? Already?
Yeah. You guys are on alert here, so.
Perfect. And can he get between Weddenson and the wall to get a clear shot off at the creature, at this statue?
Negatory. Unfortunately, that is an occupied space. You will have to follow squeezing rules if you enter the same square as Westinson.
Okay.
Which you can do. It will give you a total of a -4.
On my attack, then, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I am short.
If that's the case, and this thing's powered by magic.
It's powered by love.
Yeah, could you describe to me how a dispel magic could probably work on this creature?
I'd probably say your dispel magic would still need to be used in order to beat its caster level, at which point it will likely go into a stasis mode for a particular duration, coming out
about
and
10.
resuming. Yeah, about 10 minutes. Basically coming out at the end of it.
Okay. Alright. If that's the case, sorry, not Acorn, jeez. Navander's gonna make his way up to Wettinson and go, alright, how about this? I'll help you get, I'm gonna help you get some shots off by trying to create a clear line for you. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Navander will assist Wettinson with his shots, if that's the case. Provide assistance.
All right. Westinson, you'll get a +2 bonus, as Navander will come up and offer you support. Titus, you're up next.
I take it you know
Well-
it's those 2 jinx points tag.
I get 2 jinx points. Ah, thank you, Anonymous. You little
you.
chaos gremlin, you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna would I be able to just briefly stand in Ziak's space and grab my glaive, since it is
Yeah,
a reach weapon? I'm assuming it's long enough that I can reach and pull it.
yeah, absolutely. So
And
yeah,
then-
move up, and then I need an athletics check for you to pull
Oh.
it back.
Fair. It probably did embed it itself pretty hard.
Yes, indeed. All right.
Oh, yeah, that was was it 23, 24?
24, easy done. Pull it out.
I just kind of whisper, it's like, oh, sorry, Illumina. And then I'll run down and like stand next to Peyton and be ready to.
You will need to
defend
make
him.
an athletics check to pass through its
Excellent.
square.
Oh yeah, because this thing's like kind of taking up the whole place, isn't it?
It really is.
Okay. 20.
All right. A 20. That is going to hit.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, because it's your fortitude thing.
Yeah,
so
that-
it's sorry,
that was-
my
that was my
apologies.
athletics.
So it is 23. So no, unfortunately not.
Oh, so do I still end up at the? so I
You
can't
yeah,
pass-
you
pass
just
it?
aren't able to leave through that area.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right,
stay right
so
here.
you are stopped, which brings us to the end of
Yes.
your turn and goes on to Cinderiel.
Well, sorry, Cinderiel. I was trying to get out of your way.
Yep, I was really hoping I could get that free space.
Yeah.
Yep. We've kind of put ourselves in a bad position here.
So I said I was trying to pull it out.
So seeing the crowd basically in front of her, and
Mm-hmm.
even though she can hear the flurry and seeing everyone is basically just backed up,
Mm-hmm.
we need to make room. Either pull out or push through. As she'll effectively have to stay there.
All right.
Because there's no way I could get in to get a line of sight to even try to heal Peyton at that angle.
Yeah.
There is not much of a line of sight for anything. All right. You, I guess, patiently wait, I guess.
Yep.
Phrasing. All right. After Cinderiel, Peyton, you are now up.
All right. Well, if I can't pull it out, maybe I can push it out. I'm going to do a what's it called? I'm going to tumble through.
Yep.
So I can attempt to get off guard on him. So let me go to
Acrobatics
that
check as
action.
you try to tumble through the creature square.
Sorry.
It's basically like a lizard minotaur, I think.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looked like. It
Oh.
looked cool.
All right, success.
Yeah. So I tumble through like kind of on this side.
All right,
I
you
guess
are
right
now
there it does.
You are now squeezing into its square.
All right. Second action, I'm going to attempt to, because now that I have flat-footed on it, maybe this will work. I'm going to take my Leo Mono
Wait, what do you mean you have
Okay.
flat-footed on it?
because I have, or off guard. Sorry,
What do
it's my feet.
Oh yeah, so when you tumble through someone, you get them off guard. Yep,
Yeah.
not a worry. Carry on.
Tumble behind.
That
I'm
makes
hoping
sense.
this works. So now that he's off guard, I'm going to attempt to use my Leo Mono to trip him, as it's got hooked. And
Sure.
hook him behind the front leg and pull him forward, and so he falls on his face.
All right, let's do it. You swing behind his leg and try to trip him. Huh.
So, do I use the attack on the Leomano, or do I still use my athletics?
You still use your athletics.
Okay. I'm hoping now it's better because he's off guard. Yeah. Ooh, 28.
28 will do it. He does trip over. Landing.
Oh, Peyton is way better at this than Arturo was.
And
Damn.
then is like a bull charge? Well, I have to move 2 to get to him, don't I?
No, he's right there.
Is it? Okay. Is it to push? Is it one action to push him?
Yeah.
Okay. Last action, I will attempt to push him through the doorway. Now that he's on the ground.
All right, make a
Might
shove
be a little
attempt.
harder, but he no longer has footing. So
Yeah, make a shove
attack?
attempt. No, it's still still in
-5?
athletics. Yep. Oh, did that second one? Sorry, did your trip attempt have a -5?
no, because it was my first act. Like I tripped. I
Oh yeah,
tumbled
no, that's
through.
your first action. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So now it's a -5.
This one will have a -5.
Yeah,
spell.
this one's
Yeah.
the -5. Yeah, yeah.
And so I go look for shove. Shove. There it is.
Man, it is so cold here.
Natural 20!
Whoa! Boo, 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 boo. All right, you shove
like-
him. You shove him 10 foot, 5, 10 out the door.
I was
Wow.
expecting that to be Jinx pointed.
Nah, that's fine. All
I
right,
made room, guys. Hurry in.
all right.
That's
You
my
have
turn.
indeed
That was
made room.
awesome.
Westonson, you no longer can see the creature.
Yep. I'm gonna try to squeeze by, I guess.
All right, very well. You no longer get the aid action from Navander as you move away. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. You got line of sight from 20 from over here if you go to there.
All right. In which case, I will attempt to shoot him.
Okay.
Do I have any bombs I want to use?
Shoot him with a bomb.
I just picture Peyton.
I mean,
like,
Peyton's really
hearing that,
close.
like-
It's kind of tempting. No, I
Do
don't.
it.
So,
It's okay.
we're just gonna plain off old shoot him.
I
Okay.
just picture like hit like
All right.
Westonson saying that under his breath and Peyton being like, "What?"
Damn! Critical hit! Pew, 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 pew. Wait, hold on. Did you use your melee attack or your ranged attack?
Ranged attack R.
It does have the R for ranged.
Oh, does it have R for ranged? Wow, okay, yeah. I thought it was going to penalize you for it being prone, but evidently. All right. Roll your crit
Nice.
and give me a number between 1 to 5.
Where's the
18.
Big dive doom. There it is. 1.
1. We're going for 1. All right. Piercing damage. Nailed in place. He must make a DC 20 athletics check to break free of where he currently is, which is currently prone on the ground. So yeah, you
That was
have
a good combo
Follow that up.
attack.
done and done.
Second shot. Just another hit.
Jeez.
Oh.
You were just impressing everyone with that first hit. Boom! 26. Yeah, I got this. Pew! 4. It like makes the sound. It makes the sound of like the fart gun from like Despicable Me.
I got so excited after the first hit, I forgot to put the black powder in for the second.
That's okay. You know, we've already
Just
talked.
threw
We
the bullet.
know it's
Yeah.
okay. We've already talked about this. You know, this sort of thing happens to men his age. It's it's fine.
Weston
of a
doesn't even
certain
use the
age.
gun. He just throws the
Dwarves have a
bullet.
certain-
He's like, meh.
That's it. It's like, yeah, they're only good for one good shot, and then after that, it's all blanks. So,
That is time for a nap.
Jesus. Okay.
It's
Oh,
rough today.
all right, Ziak, you're up next.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright. Well,
This is
I'm
bad.
gonna.
Pathfinder After Dark.
Late night Pathfinder.
Yes, very much is for me.
Yeah, same. For us, it's dark out. It's 9 p.m. at wherever you're at.
4 a.m. for Spoolia, right?
Yeah, it's
OG.
really after dark.
OG's
really?
asking if we're talking about our bits on stream again. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
I can move past. Can I move past Peyton?
Yeah. You can move
make
past
sure
that.
to show
Fine.
your bits to Dag.
Now what?
Okay. I'm gonna move here. Yeah. All right. Okay. So I read my thing. I get. I learned that it's one of its highest weaknesses, and if my weapon is my weapon turns magical against the creature if it's not already magical.
Okay. So you can't share that, obviously, but you can learn the weakness.
Yeah.
It has no weaknesses.
Oh, okay.
Except by being prone and shoved.
Well, yeah, except for being prone and shoved.
And pinned.
And pinned, yeah.
Yeah, highest weakness. If it multiple with the same. It's resistant. So,
Oops. Sorry, one second.
Actually, that
All
reminds me. I forgot. Is my glaive slashing or piercing? I forgot
Slashing.
exactly
I don't
how.
know.
Okay, that's what
Alright.
I thought. Yeah.
So. Okay. All right. So I have two. Took me one turn to get over there. So I'm gonna attack. Attack with my cane sword. There he is. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, very nice. A solid hit as you stab him with your sword cane. All right, for 5 points of damage. Yeah, sword cane.
Sword cane.
All right.
And attack again for my last.
That one is unfortunately a miss. All right.
Yep.
The warden. The warden tries to rise to its feet with an athletics check. It does so. It is no longer prone. Grrr.
You did it.
All right. As it stands up, it is going to use its axe, and it is going to wail on...
Come at me!
It is going to... Okay, sure. It's going to wail on Neil.
I'm the one who did all this shit to him.
You know what? Let's use that jinx point.
Don't-
Neil's talking smack.
Taunt the monster. I've learned
All
that
right.
the hard way.
Yeah.
26 points of 26 to hit as it swings its axe again for 11 damage to Peyton. And its final attack. Ooh, a miss. So it hits once, goes for its second one, and you manage to duck underneath it. All right, Navanda.
Non-berry.
All right.
Anonymous is just yeah, okay. You just Hey, the shiny boy raiding in with a party of 3. Good to see you.
Hey.
Welcome in. Sit down, relax, unwind. Our group is fighting a statue of a giant minotaur type thing in a underground catacomb beneath a city. That is what they're doing. Right now, we are at Navander, our ranger, monster hunter type dude. I'm not saying you are a ranger. I'm just saying, like, you know, like thematically, you're like,
Hunter type.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess, yeah, thematically, yeah.
yeah. There you go. There you go.
Alright. I'm gonna try to give you a clear path, Sandaro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't let me die. Got it?
Don't let me die.
Okay. Yes.
Yep. Good. Navanda's going to open this door.
Okay, the door is open.
He's going to make his way to the next door.
Okay, there's another door.
Right.
That is a closet.
No, he's going to move off to the side and then try to open this door here. This door here, sorry.
There's a ping button if you open up the drop down for your and then you can activate ping mode.
Where's ping mode? Pointers?
No, on the top of the map.
Top of the map on the
icons.
far right hand side, you got the toolbar.
Okay.
It's the fourth from the left.
Yeah, I got it. This door.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna try to open that door.
Sorry, one more time.
He's going to try to open...
B6A.
That did. B6A.
Excellent. As I just previously stated, you see a cupboard.
Oh, well, he thought that was a door leading straight through it.
Well, that's unfortunate because that is a cupboard.
Yep. Well,
See how it's like, see how it's like enclosed.
yeah, but Navanda didn't know that.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought he remembered seeing the door. He just didn't. He thought
Know where it went to. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I get pushed?
Kill. There you go. You did because I was revealing the
Oh, okay.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, got it.
showing that
Okay.
there wasn't anything in there.
Okay, got it.
All right.
problem.
I think,
I was
all
wondering, I
right.
was like-
This
You watch as
is-
Navanda's cheeks just go bright red, like. I can't now
How do I
just
walk back
and
out?
say, how do I walk back out of this room without Cinderio looking at me like it's just don't say
The
anything.
question is more is whether Cinderella's just leaning forward, looking through the door after him.
I'm the kind of
Give it
person
a
that would
minute.
just stand there for a while, almost pretending that I'm still actually doing something.
Just
Hey,
closes
Evander.
the door behind him.
Yeah.
I get my flask back now.
All right. So what are you doing? You're just gonna pretend like you've got a master plan?
Get a flask.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
done.
you'll do that, yeah.
You know what? I'll give you an
No.
intelligence check. Make an intelligence check.
All right. Intelligence check. That didn't roll on the thing. Let me try that again. There we go. A 17.
Okay. Moving in and out of the way is a good idea for sure. Your ability, let me just have a look here. Sorry, just scrolling down here. All right. Your ability of ignition could potentially be used on the walls to get into the armory.
All
So,
right.
so if you want, you can be like, what do I do? Oh, that's right. There's an armory on the other side of this. So if you want, you can place your arm on the wall and just start using ignition to try and destroy the wall and get into the armory again.
Yeah, let's try to do that. Yeah.
And that is
Yeah.
your cunning
And
plan
we did,
to get
and we
around.
did mention that there was a door to the south of the armory. So
Yeah. All right. Roll your damage for your ignition as you're holding it against the wall.
Yeah. This one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
well.
so that is 6 points of damage to the wall, which isn't bad. It's not holding up great. One more round,
Yeah.
and you'll break through easy. All right,
Yeah.
Titus, you're up next.
okay, well I'm gonna congest this area again.
Yep.
I apologize, Westonson. I know that you need your aim to attack this thing, but
But I don't
I am
care.
going
This is my time now. You can go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
because okay, fine. I can
need
double
that.
move to get to here. It's just oh, but then I'm not defending Peyton. No, I can still actually. Yeah, I'm still technically adjacent to Peyton. So then I'm gonna lay on hands Peyton,
All right.
which
Ooh, very
means
nice.
you heal. I'm trying to pull it up here. You heal 6 damage, and you have +2 AC until the end of my next turn.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so I'm at 24, 18. And +2 AC.
Yep.
I will put that into combat as miscellaneous. There we go.
And then I
Sweet.
just say it's like you have a lot of courage to stand up to this, to the many attacks that this thing can deal.
Thanks. Still hurts.
All right, Cinderial, it is now your turn.
So running past, seeing the wall start to go, but also hearing screams.
I use a jinx point. Make a acrobatics check.
The trap that didn't go off goes off now. God damn it.
Ah, dang it. Okay,
Ah.
fine.
Oh.
All right.
You're
As you
welcome.
as you run around the corner,
Yeah.
the floor beneath you is very uneven, and you actually like bump your shoulder into the wall, but you kind of use it to get your footing, and you keep going unabated. I was gonna have,
So it wasn't
I was
even
gonna
a trap,
have you,
it was
I was gonna have you trip up and stack it into Westonson.
Roll.
Considering this is a day that you've used 5 jinx points already, I'm not surprised.
I know, and that's because I have a very anonymous agent of
Yeah.
chaos who is currently invested in this, and I feel like I'd be not doing justice
another
if I
agent
wasn't
of
just
chaos that
like
causes him to use them.
little tiny pranks. Like I'm not trying like the big overarching like I'm gonna kill you guys. It's like Peyton falls over or Cinderio falls on their bum.
Yeah. No, I am trying to be that one square inside that room, but obviously with the map the way it is, it's not.
Oh, if you hold down left
Lining up.
control, you can actually like move them
Ah,
outside
okay.
of the frame.
Now, does that give me line of sight to Peyton
Yes.
through the door?
Yeah, sure. I'm happy for that.
Can I use a hero point to grab an extra action, please?
Absolutely.
As I start to pray,
Oh, yeah, cool.
and the healing sort of washes out,
Mhm.
as with divine infusion, the heal will hit Peyton.
Okay.
This is why I need the extra action. So the heal itself, let's drop that on you first, because it's the ranged one.
All right.
You feel so much better.
Peyton feels incredible.
The key bit is for the divine infusion. You get an extra d6 vitality damage to melee attacks.
Damn. All right.
So he has +2 AC and then damage reduction. Like that's awesome.
That's pretty good. All right. Well, yeah, that's an impressive turn from Sindariel as we go to Peyton.
All right.
I
So
love it that Sindariel and Titus both have heals that also buff. That's kind of cool, actually.
once
If I
again,
use an
I'm
extra
going-
action there.
Nice.
Oh, true.
So once again, I'm going to try and tumble behind to get to make him off guard.
All right, do it.
In the flavor that I will jump over him to get behind him.
All right. Let's make that an athletics check then. Whew.
Well, I'm still tumbling behind him, but I'm assuming I'm.
Well, if you're jumping like
Yeah.
6 foot into the air, I'm gonna ask you for an
Okay, then,
athletics
no,
check.
then I'm
not
just
on the ground
tumbling
anymore.
under him. Yeah. Okay,
All
then I'm
right.
just gonna tumble behind him.
Very well. Then
My
acrobatics
bad.
check.
I was going for.
Yeah, I'm
flavor,
going.
so-
I'm gonna jump into the air and then over the other side of the
Ah,
building. Fail! As you fail to tumble, you trigger a reaction as if you had moved a square. He doesn't have reactions though, but he kind of looks at you and goes, "Go away."
Take it. Ah,
I mean, you could
Alright.
try it again, technically.
I could try it again. It's a -5, right? Then,
It is indeed.
You know.
Oh,
what,
actually,
sure.
no, it's not a
Oh,
-5 because this is not an attack action.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I'll just try it again.
All right, go for it.
Sweet.
Oh, I didn't realize that target shows up on you.
That one's a success.
Success. All right, he is off guard.
Let's try to get there. There we go. And then taking my Leo Mono and I'm going to smack him behind the knee. It's not gonna make him prone, obviously, but that's I hit him while I'm
Oh.
kind of still near the ground.
Hey, pardon me,
So-
if you tumbled it there. Oh no, never mind. I can defend you from that spot. Never mind.
Yeah.
Are you
Plus
I
that
have a reach
gives
of 15 with that.
plus that gives Zayak some flank as well. So
All right, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Let's see if you hit.
I'm attacking him with my Leo Mono.
Ah! Whack! You smack him. And you do an extra d6 damage, right, from Cinderio?
I've already added the effect onto him, so it should.
Oh, nice. It'll do it
Nice.
automatically. Sweet. All right.
Yeah.
Boom! 18 damage. All right. Now, for those of you who have been paying attention, there is something here that we have not yet done.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Mhm.
The agony
I
of
was
defeat.
waiting for it.
All right.
Oh no.
As the creature is snapped in the spine, you hear this breaking sound like stone splitting against the hard edges of a hammer and a chisel. As this happens, you hear a as you watch as the cracks begin to glow brightly.
Oh no, it's
I
the
need-
predator.
I need everyone except Navander to make me a will save.
Oh, Will. Is this a fear effect? Because I can actually aura of courage.
It is
people
not a
with
fear effect. Westonson
okay.
will take half. Peyton, roll that again.
Oh fuck.
Ah,
I mean, you're the one that get the killing blow, so.
Yeah.
Done.
16.
All right. Everyone except for Westonson will take full damage. As the creature explodes in a torrent of profane energy.
Ah.
It
oh,
deals.
poor thing.
17. No one got 7 or lower? No, that's good. All right. All right.
Oh boy, that's a lot of dice.
That is 20 points of damage to everyone and 10 points of damage to Westonson.
And none to the vendor.
And none to Evander. As all the energy begins to pour out of it. Instrument of Death. Yada, yada, yada. No, that's it. All right. As the creature explodes outwards, all that energy just sort of flows into you. You feel it burning and sizzling into you, and the creature now lays dead and defeated. However, you watch as a tinier, smaller glow begins to build up in it again. What do you guys do?
Is it the same
Is
glow
it
that just
like-
happened?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Sandero will back up into the corridor that we just came from.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
in
gonna.
case it's
Odd Bandicoot
back
gives
up
you an
in
insight bonus.
order.
This thing is going to blow up again and again and again and again. However, it is not
Oh,
fire
okay.
damage, it is void damage, which means it does not do damage to any of the structures or things like that. You just need to not be near it. Its range is 40 foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the
If
fuck
we have
out.
enough time, I'm definitely just booking it.
Sure.
Yeah, I will book it.
All right. Very well.
Did it seem to go through the walls when it happened the first time?
No, it did not.
Okay.
Okay. So it doesn't
So I
damage
will-
the walls,
alright.
but it also doesn't
Close
go
this
through
door.
the
I will
walls.
close this door behind me then.
Okay, you close the door.
And then I will head back.
All right. Then every so often you'll see this.
Does it make noise too when it explodes? Or is it relatively silent?
Sure, it makes a little bit of noise, a little popping sound, a little.
Okay. Yeah. So we can just periodically check back in on it until it's finally done.
Yeah,
Sure.
maybe if it
If-
ever does.
Navander,
Yeah, we'll say if ever.
you managed to get
Okay,
into
so-
the other room after you've burnt through the wall, and near where you happen to have your hand, you find two striking runes that Peyton found.
Well, first of all, I look up at the Sahedron room.
It's fine. It's still emitting cold, so again, it's just constantly pouring cold in. From this side, you could probably melt the ice near the door down to the B8 area that you just came from. So you could probably go there if you'd like. But at this point, you hear everyone else running away.
Well, I'll take the striking rooms and quickly dart my hand back in before it gets frozen.
All right, then what?
Hey, why are you guys running off to do? Is it going more terrible? Do I need to go
No,
keep going? Do I?
No. We killed it. It's just emitting something now. Like it exploded and it's continually exploding.
Mhm.
It's continually exploding, is it?
Yes,
Mhm.
and so far no signs of stopping.
Can't
So
Oh,
sort
that's
of
easy.
damned magic.
Having such a
That's,
good
that's an
time.
easy fix.
Hmm?
Yeah, easy. Just dispel the magic.
Oh.
All right,
Do we just
Navander,
have the spell?
you Navander heads out over to the door, waits for a moment before the is heard. Then stepping forth, you see the stone statue still laughing mockingly as the cracks in its body continue to start to build up that glow.
Shush here. Spell magic.
You place both hands in front of you, you conjure the words, you summon the spell, and with a huge blast, the laughter ceases, the color in its eye fades, the cracks disappear, and the creature is no more.
Oof.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end today's session.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
That was insane.
All right,
Yeah,
good
that was
job,
cool.
everyone.
Yeah.
We survived.
You survived. You did it. No,
Ash.
guys.
And no one went even down this time. Like, that's awesome.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no one went down. I mean, you don't always have to
should-
go down.
Yeah. Yeah, when Westonson shoots Peyton just to
Wait, this is
make
wrong?
the world right.
True, true. All right, guys. Well, for those of you who have joined us, thank you so much for hanging out. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week doing all the RPG stuff. We will be back next on Sunday for our Gatewalkers adventure, which will feature Schooly Eye and Neil once more, along with another group of amazingly talented and wonderful Patreons. Guys, again, thank you so much. You have now helped me crack my monthly bill reward thing, so freaking amazing. Everything from this point on is just fucking gravy. It just means that I can do things like, you know, take my missus out for dinner or go see a show, you know, stuff like that. Though actually, you know, in truth, what I'll probably do is end up buying a new suitcase for the Gen Con trip and like adult shit like that. I'd love to do fun stuff, but I don't get to do fun stuff no more. That's why you guys are my fun stuff. You guys are the things.
Yeah, exactly. Your job is fun stuff.
It's true. My job is fun stuff. For sure. All right, let's
So-
see. Yes.
Gatewalkers, you say. On
Uh-oh.
Sunday, you say.
I've got a narrow gap. I've got a narrow
OG
gap.
was
Oh,
OG
yeah.
was saying that Arsenio would love to back this thing.
I was gonna
This
say.
is-
I don't think Gatewalkers has the has had a Doom monster yet for a menu item. So maybe that'll be a maybe that'll
Well,
have
I
to
don't
come.
think that's where the arena was going for.
Oh, just a ton of Jinx points. Okay, fair.
No, 'cause I've
Okay.
agreed to something else about an hour after Gatewalkers.
All right. Let's see. Who is the streaming? Who is the twitching at the moment? I can get her eyes.
shit.
True. Let's see. Ooh, I do see a playmat. I do see a Becca. You know what? Let's go hang out with Playmat. We love Playmat. Playmat, wonderful friend, amazing content creator.
There's a different Matt that we also love.
And who would that be?
I don't know. You probably don't know him.
Boom.
Surprised you don't plug your game that's tomorrow or in a few hours.
I have a game of
Yeah.
yours, or they do. They do.
No, as in Matt.
Matt does.
Yeah, look, guys, I'm gonna play him. But guys, go check out All Things Fantasy. Give us a shout out. Thank you. Go check out All Things Fantasy. Over on their channel, they are also doing a Rise of the Rune Lords run through and a game set in the same place that we're playing right now. So if you want to go and see another incredible game master taking the reins, having a great time, and of course with an amazingly supportive and fun cast of people, then go check out All Things Fantasy. A lot of the stuff that he is running will also be referenced in our playthrough and our run from time to time. Things like Bruthasmus, for example. So definitely go and check it out. Go hang out. Very, very cool bean. And yeah, go do that. Also Neil as well. You should go check out him and Avarian and Rock, all of which who have their own channels and do their own cool stuff. All right, we're leaving now because we're raiding. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Michael, the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. Stay safe. Be wonderful. Be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Boy, boy.